Oh my god.
It's magic.
Oh my god.
In keeping with my word and my intent, coming out here to make a burning, spend time with the moon, to recapture some of these siphoned off energies of late due to these negative beings that are in the power structure, these negative influencers, these negative archons, these negative humans, entity-driven humans, etc. I don't think we have to be subject to them harvesting off our energy and doing events like murdering Mr. Kirk. I've been listening to a lot of countering points to some of the shit that was talked about him, you know, for being this and that, a Nazi and all that. And they want us all colored in the most vile of personas. So I'm putting forth my intention to burn away those thought forms that can, with such a broad blanket, cover so many people that are just trying to use their mind, trying to engage people that generally need the actual care and consideration. I rebuke all those negative spells that are harvesting the lower energy. I rebuke the spells of those that are trying to keep people in the bondage of addiction, those that are trying to initiate addictive patterns using spellcraft words, their videos, the same thought patterns that are like actually toxic, that are using tactics of black and dark magic to predate people that are trying to make a genuine change in this world. I reverse their spells that they place over society for fear, lower emotions, for reactivity, and I vibrate back the reclaimed energy. I radiate it back from my point to all points over all peoples affected by this dark ritual acts that have been committed against us during the last period of time, with the sacrifice that they caused for the one man, for the chaos that bred after it in shootings, a truck being driven into somebody's home or a building, just so much chaos. I transmute that energy. I take it back, not to myself, but to the people that have been witness and affected by these things. I denounce their power and I return it like Robin Hood, the energy back to the people, because we don't have to take it. Renounce their blood magic, their black magic, their dark entity entrapments, their spellcraft, their gematria, their dark Kabbalistic shit, their AI, their social engineering, their Marxist bullshit, their fucking propaganda, all that shit. I rebuke it, and I put around each person that is awake and aware and willing to contend with these parasite motherfuckers a shield of reflective golden light that will send back to these people that what they work upon us to be unto their own heads, heaped upon them. I do this with the divine authority, with the power of word, with the awakened heart of Christ, and with the fullness of my sober and conscious mind, because it is necessary and it is a good work to do. Do these things and greater things, says the Lord. Whether a real man or the Spirit of the Christ to anoint each person to the working of the heart and the fellowship that mankind should endeavor to have. We can have unity, but we don't have to have it under the fucking boot, stepping on our heads and throats of some negative parasite fucking overclass. Fuck that. I renounce that. I rebel against them in all my ways. I will never surrender. I will never regret. I will never fucking take anything back of this work that I do. I accept the power of this full moon to be a force magnifier, a force multiplier. The element of fire, the elemental beings under their king Jinn, to help consume this old thought form that needs to have its day done upon the earth so that we can get to the business of evolution under the proper circumstances, not under some control schemes of some parasitic overclass. I do this in the divine freedom of mankind under the authority given to me by a loving God. A small ritual will have a great effect, because there are people that will receive this and will understand the intention of which it is being brought, the care and the love for which it is being wrought. We don't have to be living in fear or in poverty or in abasement due to some entities trying to control our world in every way that they can. I deny their efforts, and I multiply my own power in this matter by every person that watches it. May that double the force, the intent, the will, and the love. Our efforts and our energies are not subject, and they're not going to be taken so that you can live while we suffer and scavenge upon the earth. We're not going to let you do these rituals and traumatize us and kill our brothers and sisters, and then try to use that to further feed off of us. I denounce it. I make a stand against you. We may never know who actually was behind any of this, but we know that our enemies do have a will to make use of us like we're some sort of cattle to them, to use our energy and our effort. They give us jobs that pay nothing. We struggle all the days of our lives just to eat, just to be able to live, while they live in mansions, fly around the world, and then move from place to place, plotting the next things that they'll do to make life difficult, to make us fight amongst ourselves. And I deny it. I act with the force of my belief in my personal magic. I stand against them, and I multiply myself by every person that has the same good heart as me. May you be blessed. Share this with your friends. Just take it in. Look at this fire and know that within this fire, these beings of fire are consuming those old thought patterns within yourself and within the collective of restriction, non serving traits, habits, patterns, and let them dissolve. Let the old limitations that have bound you up in thinking and in your experience, release them now and grow in this full moon, harvest moon, in the sign of Aries, which is the sign of the first house. Let that energy go back into your body, build you up, and that person that you are, built up in that body strength energy, grow new thought patterns, exceed your boundaries, overcome your limitations, and strive to do greater things.